And our live game is Brentford taking the challenge to Manchester City. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
That gets things running. Looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Goal! City! And what a start! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
City have an early lead. Good start. Manchester City maintain this recent habit of starting really strongly. Brilliant! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Manchester City get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, good interception. City were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Jagelt. Nelson. The Bees have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he's thick-skinned.
Henry pumps it upfield. Jensen. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That'll be a throw-in. Now it's Nelson. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Fouled there. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried. cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Bernardo Silva. Nouri. And it's Neymar. Neymar passes it through. More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Manchester City take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. The referee brings the first half to a close.
It's looking very much like game, set and match. A half of ruthless endeavour with a thirst for more. And just in case you think this is bias on my part, it isn't. This is fact.
City are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. The action is back on the way. And try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Jangles. Manchester City have a very fine defensive record over recent games. Thiago. Ake did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Now it's Haaland. Tries the through ball. Really well taken goal. More and more and more and more. They are running riot. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
City tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Now it's Nelson. Oh, he's come flying in. Nelson has been caught there. It's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Brentford claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Keeper sees it all the way. Foden goes long and forward, and he's shown him a clean pair of heels. And the finish! Sensational from Haaland! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
4 in the game. He is the man. Bees have a sub ready to come on. Manchester City totally rampant here. Jensen. Carvajal. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now the pass. Thiago. It's a long forward pass. Neymar. And now they can launch a counter. Good clearance and very necessary.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Neymar gets it back. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. It's a loose ball. Carvajal. Now it's Haaland. Haaland with a long pass out wide. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
It's come loose. He'll have it in! It's there! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
How many more does he want? Plays a clever pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester City, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester City gave themselves a dream start in this by scoring with their first attempt. You know, it served as a huge confidence boost, and it's no